Here I am on board the Superiority, part of the James Fisher Everard fleet, to discover the physical realities of the vessels that we track within our user interface, as well as the people behind the scenes that make it happen.
Tell us a bit about your first 10 minutes on board.
Very cool. I feel like it's Christmas morning, like a kid. I've had maquettes and toys of these tankers sat on my desk for the last 10 years or so, for the last 20 years in my room. So being on board one of them, a bit of a dream come true, to be honest. And yeah, they're as beautiful as I thought they'd be. I think the bridge is incredibly impressive. It's quite something working with that 360 view of the ocean every day around you. So even though Remy said it was a bit like same as a job on shore, I actually think it's a lot more special.
My name is Remigiusz Kotarba. I'm a master mariner and working for James Fisher for almost 21 years.
What made you choose a career at sea?
It's kind of a continuation of the family tradition. It's my grandfather, father and uncle.
We were just having a conversation with your cadet earlier that shipping is either a family business or something that you sort of stumble into randomly.
Yeah, it's usually the beginning. This is how it all starts. Of course, you can still meet people, crew members, who are the only members of the family which choose this path of the career. Yeah.
And how long did it take you to become a master?
I started as AB, and basically after 20 years I managed to become a master. I went from the lowest rank climbed through all the ranks, and this is the way I did it.
So I'm Sebastian Cook. I'm an engineering cadet working for James Fisher, and I'm a marine engineer.
This isn't your first experience at sea then?
No, so I've been with Fishers now for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I finished my H&C in around April time, and then I had like maybe Easter off. I think it was a week and a bit, and then I went away. First trip on Solway Fisher. That was 13 and a half weeks.
That's quite the stretch of time. Must have been quite a change from going out on the weekend or having that Monday to Friday.
Like we were discussing before, kind of like the change of life. It was quite a shock to me. Didn't really expect, but you do get used to it. The first month is always quite difficult, But luckily, because James Fisher's coastal, I feel like that helped a lot. Had service, near enough for every day. Sometimes that service didn't really bother me, just because I'd warn my parents, all my family and friends, beforehand. I felt like, being away at sea, first time it was a bit shock, like I said. I kind of just had to get on with it. I knew it was going to be hard, and then I powered through, I guess.
What do you find most rewarding about a career at sea?
Rewarding, I'd probably say, the money, tax-free,
Yeah.
and also the time you get spent at home. People see it as, you've been away for 7 weeks, but then you come home for 7 weeks, and I don't think there's a job in the world that kind of does, half the year away, and then half a year at home, getting paid tax-free, so that's quite an eye-catcher.
It's an interesting balance. It's kind of like work hard, play hard,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
in a very extreme way.
Yeah.
And I was talking to one of the earlier crew members, and he was saying how when you're gone for that long, then people miss you more, and actually when you come back, it's more intense. And
Yeah.
he thinks his wife is quite happy having him out of the house for 2 months at a time. What do you guys do in your downtime? Or
So normal day for me is 8 till 5. Go to bed about 11 o'clock. Up at 8 o'clock, doing my full working day. We have a break at 10 o'clock till half 10. We then work up until 12 o'clock. We'll have an hour at lunch. Start at 1 o'clock. We then work till about 3 o'clock. 3 till half 3, break, and then work till 5 o'clock. After that, dinner time's normally 5 o'clock. It's quite early, you know, back at home. This is what I mean with it, adjusting to the lifestyle and shit.
Yeah.
Back at home, you know, I eat dinner at maybe 7 o'clock, go and help myself to something, put them in the microwave, you know. But on here, because the cookie has got to, you know, go to bed, he's got to, you know, he's an AV cook, so he's got to do maybe work at night on board.
Yeah.
You know, if we're more in at night. So dinner's at 5 o'clock every day. So you've got to adjust to that. So then by the time it's like 9 o'clock, you feel hungry, but there's enough food in the ship to kind of have something after, leave leftovers. So that brings me, so 5 o'clock, have dinner. You know, like I said, the crew's very sociable. So at 6 o'clock, we might sit and watch a movie. We've got a nice screen in the mess room, it's very social. You know, it's kind of like all interacting together. The layout's very good. And then maybe 7 o'clock, I'll, you know, watch a bit of YouTube, or call home, or FaceTime, just go on my phone, just general stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the front it's my office, cargo office, where I'm spending my day.
I mean, your office has a great view.
Yes, a great view,
I'm
but
quite
a great
jealous.
responsibility too.
With great power comes great
Oh
responsibility.
yes.
Do you have longer breaks during the summer or over the Christmas holidays, or
Longer walk.
longer breaks? Or no, it follows the same sort of schedule?
Let's say during the summer, you can expect to have some days like this.
Yeah.
Because the requests on the shore is not that big. But during the winter, situation is changing because, especially in Scotland, let's say, they're using fuels for heating, for electricity on the remote islands. So they need a sort of, let's say, fossil combustible. But yeah, winter is a bit
Oh,
busy.
you're definitely touching on something important, which is that shipping at the end of the day never stops, you know, going around, because the world needs to continue going around, and people need heating, they need energy, people need food.
Exactly. We have situation when they are like almost crying to have the patch which they request. We couldn't get in because the weather didn't allow us. The situation was quite bad. You can't get in, so you have to wait.
So Charlie, how long have you been a sailor for?
I start year 2020.
2020, okay, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
What were you doing before that?
No. 2000. Sorry, 2000.
Ah, 2000, 23 years, wow.
Yeah.
More than 2 decades on the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
How long have you been with the Superiority?
My contract is seven months. Now I already 5 months.
5 months.
2 months to go.
2 months ago, nice. Then you get to go back home to
Yeah.
the Philippines?
Yeah.
You miss your family, I assume?
Super.
Yeah,
So
a lot. I
super.
can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie, thank you so much for accompanying us today and
Yeah, thank you
allowing
very
us to see your workplace and your home.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The most important person on the vessel.
Yes, this is Roland.
Very nice to meet you. You make the magic here on this.
Yes.
I was talking about your nice food cooking.
Thank you.
Yeah? Yeah, definitely enjoy the food on board. I think that's obviously important after a hard day's work, you know, to come and have some nice food.
It's been a fantastic experience. A lot more comfortable, to be honest, than I thought it would be. It comes with its set of rules, of course, but it is a complex operation where the safety of the crew is paramount. So also makes a lot of sense. But very pleasant, lots of camaraderie. We had a great curry tonight, so there's clearly that diversity of food, which makes sense following the blend of all the nationalities from the crew and everyone. And I mean, the site's just being surrounded by such a beautiful ocean, which can at times obviously be capricious, so let's not take this for granted. But so far, a great experience.